What's going on, y'all? Another week, another geek. We're back at it again with another episode of the Why I'm Geek show with your homies AJ and Chrissy Light. This is episode 152, and we're back again for season 4. Today, for me, it's officially hit spooky season, but for some, it has already began. And today, we're gonna be talking about Agatha. Agatha.
All
Artist.
along.
That's right. Chris, how you feeling today, Brody?
I ain't doing too well, bro. The Orioles done took another playoff loss. It's a repeat of last year where, they're having a good season. Last year they had a way better season. This year they're having a solid season.
Yeah.
And I want to go to the game bad, bro. I want to go to the game so bad.
Playoff game.
But I don't want to go in the first round. I don't want to go in the wild card game. And yet again, they lose the very first one. So if they lose tomorrow, they done got bounced out of the wild card again, and I would have missed another Oriole playoff game. So I'm really thinking about going up to Baltimore tomorrow, just in case.
Might be the good luck charm, bro.
Might be, because at this point, if I sit back and watch it on my couch again, the season is officially done, and I have to wait a whole nother year. So tough night right now, but we're on the pod, so everything is good. How you doing, G?
I'm great, bro. I'm coming off not a good win, but a win versus the Giants. You know what I'm saying? I didn't play, but
the boys,
they're coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. He got his jacket on. You can't notice it. You got to pull it up more.
Got to
pull it up more.
It's all about the details. You see the star right there, all matted out and stuff. But yeah, man, I'm doing good. Super excited to get into this just because it's something new, bro. It's something new. I always like seeing new shows, and they gave us a 3-ball to start with, so I think that's always like not necessarily a good sign, but we have more to work with. You know what I'm saying? But first impressions of or expectations, you know what I'm saying, going into Agatha after coming off of WandaVision and, Doctor Dirty Spark 2, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. How are you feeling about the show, bro?
It's a good follow-up to WandaVision. WandaVision is one of those shows that's definitely goated now that the Disney Plus saga. Yeah. Back when Disney Plus first started, I remember just controversy of people even thinking is this even a streaming service? It's not even paid for. And WandaVision came at a time where the pandemic started. We got a first taste of what Disney Plus could offer, and it kind of did feel like a higher budgeted Marvel movie. Maybe not good enough to be a Marvel movie, but solid enough to be a TV show, and it just raised expectations for the whole platform, to be honest. And now we have essentially a sequel, a follow-up, whatever you want to call it, and it does start off feeling pretty good. I think the problem comes with how does it do bouncing off a main character, side character of Marvel, and doing the villain's arc. And like you said, we got 3 episodes already. Hopefully they can do that. But what were your first impressions, G?
The fact that it's, how WandaVision ended is it was Agatha all along. I just expect the unexpected with this. There's no figuring it out before it happens, because it's you never know what you're even looking at. This show is built on mischief. This show is built on spooktacularness.
Oh, new words. Okay.
I'm making it up as I go, because
Let's go.
I'm not a big spook man. So it's enough spook for me to where it's oh, what was that? Rewind, you know what I'm saying? But I'm in control, so I can.
Right.
I can.
You ain't turn on the light yet,
pace. Right? What?
You ain't turn on the light to watch the show.
Come on, Chris. You gonna do me like this on the pod? That what
I ain't gonna lie. I watched a few scary movies. And I just said, nah, I can't do it. Just turn on the light. I had to finish it out because them third acts be getting me. I'm like, I ain't in
Yeah.
no movie theater.
Like once youngins start crawling on the ground, I'm like, yeah, we'll have to skip this part. But
Yeah.
like, I think as far as like the production of the show and like what they got going, I'm really liking it so far. As far
Okay.
as the the cast, um, they got some notable names in there. Some people I don't know, but it's still like it's a good little bunch. A lot of different personalities within the group. I wasn't expecting it to be a group, like a whole what do they
Coven.
call it? Yeah, coven. Um, and it's just like, what is the what like what are they going? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of uh things where it's like when it's something like this, like you were saying, like a spinoff, there's a lot of like things like I don't even know about this character because I didn't even know I needed to know this character when they were introduced to
Sure.
us.
Yeah.
So there's a part of me that wants to go and do the deep dive and try to figure out, all right, where are they taking us? And there's the other part of me that's just like, bro, just watch the show. It's not even that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I feel that way. Like, I feel kind of like, at least with Wanda, it was a character we already kind of knew. We knew how strong
mm-hmm.
she was. And
Yeah.
even when they first showed like a little glimpse of her and Quicksilver at the end of one of the Marvel movies, I don't know if it was Avengers or like a Captain America movie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was kind of like, oh yeah, that's the Scarlet Witch, and she's super powerful. And
Yeah. I
uh,
think it
I
was
can't.
in I think it was the Iron Man joint with the not Vision, but
So,
mm-mm. What's the
oh,
thing?
and an Iron Man movie 3,
No, not 3. It was not Civil War. It was the other Avengers movie with the dude from
Age of Ultron.
yes, I think it was Age of Ultron.
Yeah, they introduced them in that one, but they
Yeah.
previewed them in another movie, but I
Oh,
can't
okay.
remember. But it's kind of like, uh, at least we kind of knew Wanda from the
Mm-hmm.
preview, and then we saw a movie with her, and then it's kind of like, oh, let's get some more Wanda in a
Yeah.
TV show, just kind of like
Mm-hmm.
how they did Loki. We saw Loki in a movie, then we got him previewed to come back or whatever, and then we got a Loki show.
Right.
This one's a little bit different because Agatha was like the villain of a TV show,
Yeah.
and she had no play into the major universe.
Mm-hmm. No play, no motion.
No motion technically.
Yeah.
And now we're watching her show, and you just hit it on the hammer. I think every single person is thinking like, yo, where are we going to? Like,
Mm-hmm.
yes, cool, you're back after being defeated, but like, where are we going to? Because you don't make this show without a reason.
Yeah.
Because I know the fans weren't saying, yo, make that Agatha show. Make
Yeah.
that Agatha. We need
It
some.
was already planned, so they had to have done it. It wasn't like they. I don't think it was like a demand, like you were saying, like after watching Agatha. Like the fact that she was like breaking the fourth wall and stuff like that. Like that was more so Wanda than it was Agatha. You know,
Yeah,
like as far as like what we know to be true at this point, as far as how this show is going. So it it's a slippery slope. You know what I'm saying? Like when it
for
comes
sure.
to these newer shows and spinoffs. But I will say that Agatha is a character. I think that first whole scene of it being like a true crime like episode had me a little worried. I'm not gonna cap.
It did remind me of WandaVision, that episode.
Exactly. Now it's like I don't want it to be this. Like I want it to be its own thing, you know. And I feel like they finally got that going by the third episode, and now it's like not a clear cut road, no pun intended, as of where we're going, but it's like there's a dynamic there that's like, okay, this could be a good content loop. Like if they could keep going down this path. Um, any early predictions of like where of anything in the show?
100%.
What?
100%.
What? Give it to me. Pause.
Like, for sure, for sure, the kid is definitely gonna end up being like Wanda's son. Like,
Oh, you think it's
I am like,
Wanda's son?
I'm 1,000% positive
I think it's
because like
I think it's Agatha's son. I'm not gonna count.
No,
I
no.
think so.
So this is exactly what I wanted to get into on this pod
Yeah, talk to me.
because when they hinted that Agatha had a son, like you said, I don't
A
know nothing about
child.
her.
A child.
Yup, a child,
Yeah.
and that it was given up for her to get the Darkhold. That's like extra,
Mhm.
extra back story that I really don't even care about.
Yeah.
Like I don't. But to hint at that, normally you keep that in the tuck like a episode 1 thing, and then you bring it back episode 8.
Mm-hmm.
But for like the episode 2 or 3, they hinted at like, oh yeah, you know, Agatha sacrificed her only child for the Darkhold.
Yeah.
She probably can't even recognize them. Like that is a clear thing, like slap in the face, saying like
Dang.
clearly he's not Agatha's son.
Really?
Yeah, I
It's too.
think it's
It's
just
too obvious. It's too
it's
obvious.
just so too obvious because most of the time in movies, within the first 15 minutes, they'll hint at something that's so important
Mm-hmm.
because it's the first 15 minutes and you're trying to understand everything, the world, the characters' names, what's going on, where you're at, even your motives in the first 15 minutes. And there'll be this one simple hint of something that's really important that comes back up to bite you. And the fact that they doubled down on it within the first 3 episodes, I was like, okay, boom, take him off the list because Agatha cannot understand his name. Everyone cannot understand his name.
Yeah.
And deep down, when I think about that concept, like who can be that important that you do not know their name? And unless it is Mephisto himself, who does not have powers, the main villain of pretty much all the
Magic.
witchy stuff,
Yeah.
they would have to explain why the heck he's a kid. That
Oh,
to
you're
me,
saying if Mephisto's a kid.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
For the kids to be his name to be a mystery. If it was Mephisto and say he's in a kid form and he lost his powers and he's just trying to get him
I
back and he
think that's a
needs
stretch.
Agatha,
Yeah.
I think it's too much of a stretch.
Mm-hmm.
But because we are technically dealing with a sequel or a spin-off to WandaVision,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a perfect idea to make the kid witch Wanda's son. And that way, whatever happens at the end of Agatha All Along, it loops back into WandaVision and loops back into how the heck do we get the Scarlet Witch back? Like, there has to be a way Wanda comes back.
Yeah.
Because if they really just nuked her at the end of Dirty Sprite 2,
Yeah.
Doctor Strange
I
in the
love
Multiverse
that.
of Madness,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Blunt
don't
force trauma
believe
to the
that.
head.
Yeah, I don't believe that's how Wanda goes. Like,
Yeah.
I think she's 100% coming back, and if they make this her kid, it's just another way to slowly have a new character that brings back a character that we all already like. So that's what I'm going with.
Okay.
Podcast over. I'll see y'all next week.
Drop the mic. So there's a couple things to your theory that I don't agree with. First thing being, obviously, I don't think it's Wanda's kid at all. Because first off, we seen what they look like.
Yeah.
You know, he don't look like them.
Different reality.
Yeah, but it's like if this is the main universe, right?
Yeah.
The universe Scarlet Witch was already in. That, you know, we never saw the body. And this is 3 years after that.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it makes more sense that this kid is not an agent of Mephisto, but an agent of Wanda. And it's actually Agatha's kid, who Wanda is using in her absence to basically revive her. That is
Interesting.
that's where my brain goes.
That's some big brain stuff right there. Okay.
You know, I mean, you laid the groundwork for it because I literally just finished the episode, so like I'm still thinking about a lot of stuff. But for them to bring Mephisto into the whole mix, it's like he wouldn't pop up in a random, spinoff. Like it'll have to be something more tangible. And the world of magic is right now is not really super strong. Yeah, like I feel like they already had their moment, you know, like especially like everything's at a low right now. But I just think that it's more so like she can't hear his name because if she do, it's going to hit for her because it's like I don't feel like they would bring it up just for them to make Wanda the star of the show again. I think if anything, it'll be the thing that, you know, reignites the spark and provides a divide between the two of them. Because we don't know anything about his past. At first, I thought it was just him. I thought it was just Agatha that couldn't understand him, but nobody can understand him when
No
he's given
one.
any information about,
Yeah.
you know, who it is. And none of them really have powers right now. So it's like they couldn't do anything about it if they wanted to,
Mhm.
you know? So it's like if Wanda's magic lasts long enough, where it's 3 years have passed and it was still affecting her until somebody had to physically come and break her out of it. It's just like why wouldn't that be the same thing? Why would it be not possible for her to have an agent for herself? You know, because she's like, yeah, Wanda Maximoff is a person and exists in multiple realities, but the Scarlet Witch is one entity.
Yeah.
And that's the only one and exists, and that's the, you know, core of uh like the whole thing about her character. So to me, I think it's just like all leading up to that, and then once they get back like to mother and son type thing, either they gonna take each other out or it's just gonna be like a family reunion, which I just don't think that's gonna happen. Like if that happens, I'll be like, bro, what are we doing?
Like
You
if
know?
it's Agatha's son.
No, if it's just like, all right, like there's no resentment or like anything for her giving him up, essentially. Like if he's just cool with finding out that Agatha is his mom,
Okay.
then I'm gonna have a problem with that.
You feel like they're gonna both find out each other's secret that they're
Yeah.
actually blood, and then there's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be a big blow up.
Yeah. And the dark hole is gonna play some factor into it. Like they're
If
gonna
it
fight.
still exists.
Yeah. Like they about to have to fight over the book essentially
Okay. Okay.
because we've seen it in the little memory thing, or not memory but vision that they was all having. So I don't know. It's still too early to
Oh,
tell.
they saw it in the crib.
Yeah, they saw it in the
Agatha
crib.
did though.
Yeah, Agatha the only one saw it in the crib. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another hint where I'm kind of like they're leading in too much that she gave up her kid for
Mm-hmm.
the dark hole. That I'm like, I already am kind of like not a big fan of that theory anymore. Like it could be a loop, and it could just be what it is.
Yeah.
But I do like that the fact that both of our theories involve Wanda.
Mm-hmm.
I think clearly there is something there with
Yeah.
Wanda that Wanda already had established, and that it will play out this season. Now, I don't quite understand the purpose of them going to this witchy witch place to get their powers back. Yeah, I get that. But it's kind of like
Why
there's
would she?
something more there.
Yeah. Like why would she like let them get their powers back? Like I just don't believe anything Agatha says. Like that's where I'm at with it. Like
I I believe her, but I believe like she knows so much more than them. Like it's beyond
yeah,
obvious.
yeah. Like she did it by herself type beat. Like she's already walked
Yes.
this road. So it's
And,
like
and she kind of knows like the deal at the end of the road is a steep one.
mm-hmm.
And the fact that when she couldn't get his name,
Yeah.
it was kind of she in her mind she said, "Ooh, I need to watch out. I need as I go through this road, I need to watch out because this is almost as if someone's already played me."
Mm-hmm.
So overall for these 3 episodes, I really like having that character that's really sneaky, but we have to bring him along.
Yeah.
Um because first of all, he popped up out of nowhere. That's
Facts.
suspicious.
Facts.
But it seemed
Popped
like
up as a
Agatha's smart
robber.
enough.
They never even addressed
Yeah,
that. That fact that he was trying to steal stuff, and
steal
then
stuff.
apparently, no, I was trying to break you out of your trance or whatever. Like, no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just good storytelling for sure there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of the witchy like cauldron type
Yeah, me
things,
neither.
and it's just a little boring for me. But I know there is a niche of people that love that type of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like love seeing the ingredients and what you have to do and all that stuff because it's just
It's good jokes. Good
yeah,
jokes.
it's a part of like lore and witch making and
Yeah. I
potions and
like
stuff. So
more
I
so
get it.
like historical side of it, like all the random footage and stuff at the end of the episodes, and
Yeah, that's cool.
like they did their homework on this stuff, you know. And it's not even so much of a sense of like the fact that Agatha's been alive this long. It lends to like her knowing like, all right, she knows more than what we're seeing right now, and so like slowly peeling back the layers of what that, what the road is actually going to lead to.
Because she could have easily, she's already said that if someone hits her with her powers, her own
Yeah.
powers, or their powers, she can steal them.
Mm-hmm.
So if she just wanted some power back, she could have just done collect them like some infinity stones for real.
Yeah, and it was
But
lighting up a little bit. Their hands was lighting up.
yeah, so
So
clearly she does want something even more. But it could just be that she knows if she walks that road again, she'll get a lot more power.
yeah,
But it's just kind of like she's definitely leaving out a lot of details that are mega important, and even as they go along, it almost feels like she knows. Like she
mm-hmm.
knows what the trials are, and she's gonna do her best to avoid them this time around.
Or try to fast track her way to the
Yeah.
end, because it's like we already lost one person. So
Which brings me to the next topic. Are you 100% that person's not gonna come back? 100% sure.
no,
You
but
think
the
there's a chance
way
she comes back? Like
not
I'm saying, are we dealing
as
with we just
herself.
saw a death and it's 100% final?
I don't know, honestly, because even the way she went out, it was like, what? I thought y'all saved her. Like, what the
Yeah.
heck, So I can't really speak to it until we see more, because it's like, if that's how the episodes are going to go with each trial, we're going to lose one more person.
Exactly.
I don't necessarily like that.
Okay.
I'd rather it be like we see what they gain from this versus like, because I mean, if she's the only person that if Hart, what's her name, Hart something,
Art.
yeah, if she's the only one that doesn't make it, she never had powers in the first place. So
Yeah.
it's just like the level of interest in her wasn't really there anyway. She was just cracking jokes the whole time and being the damsel in distress, essentially. Like she was just always getting into trouble. So it's just like, if they keep going down that road, it's just like I can't see them all just being okay with like, all right, one of us getting knocked off every single time.
Yeah, cause like there is that thing about her having already survived the road. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like we don't know the full story of how that even occurred, and the
Mm-hmm.
fact that she didn't drink the juice from period.
She
It
drank
was
it.
kind of. Oh yeah, she did drink it. But the
Yeah.
fact that she like knew it was kind of like maybe I can get away with not drinking it this time. It
Mm-hmm.
makes me believe like she knows like we're all gonna get knocked off or attempt to get knocked off, but one of
Or
us has
like
to.
only one person is gonna make it, type thing.
Yeah, so it's kind of like this time around I'm not gonna partake and see what happens. And then she saw that magic up fulfill where it's like no, you gotta drink, no, you gotta drink. So she's like
Mm-hmm.
okay. But then the next time, as one goes down, she's like, all right, I remember the next one. I'm gonna avoid the normal thing to do and do the opposite just to see what type of
Yeah.
thing occurs. You know.
Let me break
That-
this window, see if I can break out.
exactly.
Okay.
Like we didn't try the window at all because we were being too buddy.
Yeah.
But this time I'm gonna just fend for myself.
Yeah. I mean, that song was going crazy though.
Yeah.
That was a good, like that little whatever they was doing. They was singing.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, nice. So it's like,
And that was all episode 1, right?
yeah, that was all in the.
Oh, maybe that's episode 2
I
because
think
it
it
was
was
back to
2.
back.
Yeah, I think it was 2. But
And them witches were.
oh yeah, the fact that they didn't catch him is another thing I didn't like, because it's like, why y'all going so slow? Why y'all going so slow? But there was some parts where I was like, oh, this is kind of different for Disney. Like the whole, like when it was going through them visions or whatever, they tried to drown Shorty. Like I was like, dang, this is what we doing? And like the whole little thing when she walked in and it was like all spooked out or whatever, and she started speaking a different language. I gotta learn these characters' names. I don't know none of these youngest names.
I
the psychic, the psychic lady. It was like almost like
episode
a younger
3?
version of herself. Yeah.
Oh like, yeah.
And then it was somebody else, and it was just like, and they all.
Yeah, I was trying to understand those visions because I was like, did they hint at this already?
Right.
Or the opposite character? I was wondering if they hinted at.
Yeah, them. And they also have like side effects too, from just their years and years of doing what they do. But even like when Agatha got real with the potions lady, it was like, there is a reason why I left you alone.
Yeah, like you're the good one that actually propels us.
Not
like,
the good one. Good one is crazy.
Yeah, but
but talk no jutsu. You know what I'm saying? Get it right. Blood.
Yeah.
Let's go. Like, it's just funny. I was like, bro, this is so Disney right here. Like,
no.
It's like, stand up, guys. We gotta listen to Coach, man. Coach got the answers. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? But okay. So overall, it's looking okay. Not amazing, but okay.
It's looking solid, not amazing. I kind of can't tell. Yeah, good for October.
Yeah.
I kind of cannot tell whether this is more mature because they do have some mature stuff. I mean, they had Agatha pretty much butt naked in the beginning.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
What are we doing?
And then they kind of have this weird like tag along angle where it's like me bringing along a rookie type show. So I can't really tell what angle we're at. Are we being serious? Are we being diving deep into like witchy stuff? Are we trying to do the whole, hey, the witches aren't as bad as you remember or growing up, or how it's not as much darkness as like witch culture would be. It's more cooler stuff,
palatable.
Yeah, are they trying to make witches more palatable to younger people? And,
yeah.
But it's solid. It's solid. I don't hate it yet. I'll say that. I'll hate it.
How long do you think it'll be till we see young Aubrey Plaza back?
Bro, I was so hyped when she appeared.
Me too. I was like, what are you doing here?
I'm like, I probably need her next episode.
Yeah, I need her
back ASAP. Because I bought it for a second. I was like, oh, she elite witch.
Yeah.
She like that witch over there.
Right.
Okay. And then like the way she left,
that's hilarious.
I was like, she might be like one of the middle packs. Like, so
she's strong now, but like she might be the test before the test.
Yeah, I want her to be like that. So hopefully she comes back, but I want her back sooner than later. Because I think that show would help out if she joined.
W. You want to talk a little Penguin or no? You're gonna wait another episode.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't watch.
Oh, okay.
I ain't watch. I've heard really good things about the Penguin though.
Yeah,
I've heard really good things, and I've heard it's rough watching Agatha and then going back to the Penguin because the Penguin is such a more superior show.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to watch the Penguin, and I can't wait to see episode 2 to see if they keep it up.
Yeah, 2 different spinoffs though. Like, we gotta be honest.
Exactly, and I think that's kind of the feeling that's going on. It's kind of like if you're
Hmm.
watching both, the moods are too different to like watch them back to back.
Yeah,
That you almost have to watch one a different day and then
that's what
one
I did.
another time.
Yeah,
Cool. So I'll probably do it like that. Like just give it some time to breathe.
I just had
Uh,
Penguins on Sunday when it drops. Like I'll get to
yeah,
Agatha whenever.
yeah.
That's kind of how I was
So
feeling about it. Okay, well, let's know what y'all think about Agatha in the comment section below.
yeah, because all y'all watching this show, I feel like this
Facts.
is one of those Disney Plus shows that for sure could get skipped on.
Yeah, 100%. Like, and come back to whenever it's done or when something
Yep.
else that might be related is happening.
Like they drop a movie title and they're like, oh yeah, you got to go watch that Agatha real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, all right.
Yeah, 100% agree. There was something else about Marvel that I wanted to talk about. I might have already said it, but oh, I have a new attitude when it comes to Marvel now. And it's something that like has
Okay.
been sparked since after watching not even a Marvel project, but Star Wars Acolyte. And it's that like believe them when they should tell you something. Like I
Okay.
feel like theorizing is fun, right?
Yeah.
Like it's part of the game, you know. But like with Marvel right now, as far as like where we've been going and how shows have been progressing in movies and stuff like that, it's just like, yo, more than likely they're gonna go with the most simple route. So don't be surprised when they don't do the thing that you think they're going to, you know? So there's less like, I don't want to say outrage, but like more so like kind of meet them where they are type thing. Still demand excellence, but just be able to call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? So that's my last little tidbit on that. But hopefully I enjoyed this episode, man. If y'all did, smash that like button. But before we get out of here, man, Chris, what you geeked about, bro?
That JD5, bro. That JD5, that man Jaden Daniels.
Oh
I gave
man.
him 4 weeks. I wasn't gonna be too geeked about him, but it's about time. This man he's on another planet. A rookie should not look like this. And I feel like as a diehard Washington fan,
Mm-hmm.
for any fan of this team to not look with your eyes and see, oh my God, this dude is the best thing I've ever seen. You are blind
Okay.
because
Take them down
after
to history.
4
Take them
weeks,
down to history, bro.
after 4 weeks, there is nothing else he could have done more that makes you believe he is not the best quarterback in the NFC already. Like I cannot.
Crazy.
If he was already in the league 2 years, everyone would say, "Yo, this is the best quarterback in the NFC." This has been 4 weeks. He is dominating the league, and I don't care that it's been 4 weeks. You can see every metric. This dude is unstoppable. Now all he's got to do is not get hurt. He's a stick. But literally the throwing motion, the legs, the progressions, 80% completion. This is unheard of. I cannot believe he's on my team. Any Washington fan, please just enjoy what you're watching because you have not watched anything close to this ever. You ever. And I think other fans are also watching like, yo, what is happening? How can a rookie even do this? So JD5, Jaden, the ultimate weapon, the unstoppable weapon. Lamar, we're coming for you. Lamar, we're coming for you, man.
Unstoppable weapon.
Yeah, unstoppable. Unstoppable.
Oh
It
man.
only took 4 weeks. All right. That's what I'm geeked about, y'all.
I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you rock, bro. I'm gonna let you rock. I'm not even gonna say nothing, bro.
That's good.
I ain't even gonna say nothing. Okay.
What you geeked about, G?
Sorry, I'm still recovering. From all that nonsense you just said.
No nonsense. Skip.
Come on now. You know that every time y'all get a rookie quarterback.
No, stop it.
Listen, this is the only thing I'm saying. That's the only thing I'm saying. Them first few weeks, that stimulus package, that max boosters is there. I'm not saying it's the same, but we saw a similar thing with RG3. You know, gosh. I'm just saying, and I ain't gonna cap. Like Jalen Dale is tough, so you get hit one time. We're even gonna see how tough he is, you know. But I ain't wishing on his downfall. Just y'all team's downfall.
Just y'all team.
Yeah, you know, I don't really got too much to say about the Cowboys. Y'all already know we ain't looking too good right now, but we won.
We got a while to go. You know, can't talk smack yet. We got a while to go. Yeah, a long season.
It's a long season of Jerry lying to us. All right, let me stop. But I'm geeked about Joker 2 coming out, man. It's finally coming out this weekend.
Oh yeah,
dude. I couldn't tell you, bro.
I was wondering if you were gonna say it.
I ain't gonna try. I know the last part is dope. I think the last part is dope, not dude, but that's about it. But yeah, other than that, I just been watching Death Note, bro. I've been locked in. I should have slept on this anime. Just because, honestly, I texted you this, but like, Death Note could not air in 2024, bro. It's so much stuff that go on in that show that's like, yo, this is problematic. Like, from the toast to the chip to, oh my God, somebody touched my butt. Like, what do we like? And Light's just sitting. Elle's just sitting there with the phone like this. Like, bro, they was committing war crimes, bro. Hey, yo, just locked up for months, no sunlight, no nothing. Like, that charge is crazy. But it's gotten to a point where it's like, bro, I don't know what's finna happen now. You know, like
how far are you?
I couldn't tell you, bro.
Death Note's pretty short.
Yeah, like I'm more than halfway through the show, but I'm at a point where basically Light is helping the task force, and what's her name? Misa, whatever her name is. She gave up her Death Note, and essentially like Light gave up his too, but it's like, so he lost his memory, but he didn't lose his memory, but he know he's still Kira, but he did a certain amount of stuff to where it's like, I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna watch so many videos when I'm done, because I want to understand. Because I get what's happening, but it's like some of it's too big brain for me right now, bro. You know, and I'm just trying to see what's going on. When Cuz pulled a blicky out on his son, I was not ready for that, bro. I was like, yo, it's over with. It's over with. So I was super geeked about that. I still haven't seen the new My Hero episode yet, but super excited to see what they got over on there. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, football has been going crazy. Thank you, Dion. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I'm watching football right now, because if it wasn't for that Colorado team, I would still be just highlights, man. I'm locked in now. I'm locked in. But yeah, let us know what y'all think in the comment section below. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. And we'll see y'all next week. Stay geeked. Peace.
Later, y'all.